into our first semi-final match. This will be TelRoskMi and Bruce Lee.
Nice.
No change in...
Fantastic enunciation.
Well, I have to.
Like a well-mannered individual.
Have to.
But how come we can both say demonic steed? Is that not...
I mean, at least we're... I guess that's pretty bad too, so maybe I shouldn't do it.
Let's just stop all of that.
Rip.
We need to speak like robots. Is that offensive to robots?
I don't know, is it?
Let's err on the safe side.
Let's err on the safe side. Let's get into the battle because no one cares about us. We're going to see Jade getting honed down by Condemned, but actually great jump away. But the panic is going to keep him in the corner. Oh, the placement. Look at this. We're not going to see much combo out of Teldo and Varas, but now Eva just kind of standing in there, taking a lot of damage, but to get the stun or in cap on Croak, he's now stuck in the corner. He's got to mount up to get there, but the orb easily taken.
Nice bait. Here's
Lee.
the stun, and that's going to be a lot of damage put onto Condemned, and Condemned is going to have to spend all his cooldowns. Oh, gets hit by the snipe, has a blast fall for the Whirling Blade. Nice. Crippling Goo comes out, and that's going to put a lot of pressure onto Nye. Both barriers are down, and the snipe does land. Teldo, look! Hold up, what? Teldo, he's right there!
Teldo jumped the wrong way. Oh, why did Eva just go in? Oh, the shield, the zap, followed by the barrier so much. And ultimate, they will actually go down. I cannot believe the risk paid off. Eva now no more mobility. She's spacebarred away, but she's so far back. Teldo won't play the hunt down. Now it's Teldo and Mini doing what they can. We see the panic. But the lethal injection was taken away from the material. The ultimate, will he get the stun off? No, but it exploded anyways. Oh, will Teldo actually be able to take down Eva?
Gets stunned up by the taser, and I think Mini is going to be able to win out against Condemned. And now Teldo's trying to close it out. No, there's a tractor beam.
The barrier's going to wear off soon. Oh, but followed by the zap, kept her alive a little bit longer. She has
the taser! Fly away!
Oh, try this!
Oh, he misses! He misses, and Eva might make the great getaway. How is Nye still alive?
Who's going to get this? Oh, she's going to ult for the orb. She might get stunned out, but he picks up health instead.
Oh, the nice clarity potion from Clarity to get Eva out of that situation. The taser stuns up Teldo again.
Oh, the deadly injects, though. Oh,
he
my
jumps
God.
away.
Mini laying on the damage like no other support. Nah, she's going to go straight aggression. The Deceit's going to get one.
Oh, no. Teldo has to watch out. The missile. Oh,
what is going on? This is absolute madness.
Oh, and another missile does land. Teldo needs to be so careful. There's a stun onto Eva, and that might be the turning point here. Can they get the center orb?
Oh,
they're going to get it.
Taken by Bruce Lee.
The zap. Oh, the barrier comes in just in time.
But he jumped away, so he wasn't able to utilize it.
Deadly eject. Oh, the jump again.
Eva goes in. Well, he's... Oh, no. What? Teldo.
Ah! Oh, Teldo.
Teldo just gets in. He has literally, what, 2 health. Oh, my. What a start to this semifinal. Clurney. She's
wants the orb. That's going to give her 2 bars of energy. Wait, it's not.
Whoa. Could be it. Will she get the orb? If she gets the orb, this could be a mounted comeback. Oh, but she gets panicked out, and oh my.
Next to the tree does the Lucy die. Oh, God.
Ouch.
Oh, my God. Well, today I learned orb does not take dot damage on the floor.
Well, that was intense. Before going to TelRoskMi, let's bring down the excitement levels.
I just don't even know. There was so much stuff that happened. And it all started when Teldo just chose to ignore Nye. And what a decision to come back and bite you in the backside. Nye was right there, single digit of health, and Teldo just decided to go for center orb. And then Nye ended up surviving all the way until the final moments. Oh, man.
Man, I hope everyone was excited during that match as we were. That was intense. We're going to see Varas trying to bait out what he can. Oh, but he does hit the counter. Great from Condemned, trying to bait out the snare, but he gets the counter instead. But now we're going to see Teldo trying to put pressure on the backline. Eva having to jump in. Varas going to get pinned down between 2. They're going to try and pin him back. He doesn't have enough, but the immaterial, the Clarity Potion will remove them from it. Let's see if they can do enough damage to try and push them back. I do not know. They will just keep chasing down Jade. Clarity has full control. The middle, Jade is taking a lot of damage.
They really need to control the situation and re-stabilize, and Teldo needs to help for us set up. Now the problem is, if Jade is being pressured, it's hard. Oh,
there goes the double Croak ultimate!
Again, the dream for Teldo. He keeps living the Croak dream.
Oh, the Venom dream is real. We see full ultimate from Condemned. He uses the pull. Oh, just gets it. Condemned, though, really low. Clurney actually using the Clarity Potion to get rid of her stun and his cloak.
What a way to buy yourself back into the round, and there was so much pressure going out on TelRosk, and it was only TelRosk. I mean, look at the health levels of TelRoskMi right now.
Lucy's got nothing left. She has no more rolls with the burial. Go up. There goes the whirling blade.
Oh, and Teldo again landing another ultimate. He is just wrecking it.
Still procking the counter for God knows why.
God knows why.
Just a slight mistiming in that last quarter.
Teldo. If there is a Croak, I mean, there's a Croak dream, right? I just want to see this ultimate pop and wreck nerds. And Teldo lives it. He breathes it. He is the Croak god.
He is all about that Croak life.
Wow.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
I'm done showcasing my really small skill in impersonations of a weird fraud character in a video game that I love.
Now, one of the things that I want to talk about, TelRosk is being put under constant pressure, and much like that scenario that I was talking about, where I would have preferred, I can't remember, in the round of 8, where I would have preferred the Ashka to press against TelRosk to make sure that he couldn't snipe and get damage out. Similar situation here. You pressure TelRosk, you keep him from getting the ideal damage that he would like, the snipe on the stun. That's exactly what Bruce Lee did, but ended up getting hit by that double ultimate until they bought themselves back into the round. Let's see if they can replicate that.
Well, right now, center control is with Bruce Lee, but we're going to see Teldo try and go in. He gets to the seat out. He's going to put it on one and then try and get a stun on another. Oh, but I believe the Clarity Potion kept her out of that, or maybe it was Zap. Wasn't able to really control. We're going to see the panic on Eva pushing her back. They have now swapped center control, but I think Bruce Lee was still able to get that. Oh, now we're going to see the material go out. She doesn't have much left. Eva has jumped in, though. Her mobility will be low.
Crippling Goo in the middle of nowhere.
Crippling Goo does completely nothing. We're going to see now another one probably following.
Oh, the stun.
There's the panic. Eva taking so much. There's the second Crippling Goo coming in to finish off Eva. Clerney stuck in the middle. Oh, the snipe just missing short. The ultimate comes out, missing every bullet. Verisk, that's so unlike you.
TelRosk, please hit it. But they will do just fine. And I mean, the ultimate is actually a little bit tricky to hit, especially when your target is moving back and forth, just because you need to lead your target quite well. But TelRosk came in huge, had that situation where he was lining up a snipe, was shifted, his positioning shifted, but the snipe was still going and was able to compensate his aim while he was sliding across the floor and still hit his snipe onto the Eva. And then the Eva had to spend the jump, and Mini just smacked it, just killed it with the Crippling Goo positioning.
Gave it a good old smack. TelRoskMi will take the first map in a 3-0 sweep. Potentially could foreshadow how the rest of this is going to go. Remember, best of 3 maps, and within each map, first to 3 points.
First to 3
I almost said 5, and then I would have combined free.
First
to 3 points, ladies and gentlemen.
That's good for that.
Oh,
I mean,
that would be terrible if it sounded like that. But anyways,
there's some people that say that.
They had to back out. They're gonna make sure they get the next map picked. Then we're going in soon. But in the meantime, you're stuck with us until that gets settled in.
Gross.
Gross.
Disgusting.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Leave that match so I can get invited to the next one. That would be a good series of moments. You leave the map too quick. I don't leave enough.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's when the disaster happens.
I believe we will have a replay up for you guys very shortly. But how do you feel about that? Oh, it's right now. Look at this. There it is. There's the ultimate. The silence. Couldn't get away. And double damage. Followed by deadly injection. The counter gets wasted. Oh,
what a picture-perfect finish, too, with the leap.
Rip your faces.
Croak, the attack that Croak does after the leap. So, what a cool guy.
It's hard to do.
Yeah.
So it's a very set distance, and it's only a little fan in front of you.
It's like that big.
It's exactly this big, folks.
That big.
Even on screen.
If I were to jump and land, here, I would miss you. I would just be like, it would just not work.
This is really interesting. I'm trying to compare this to real life.
It's actually some of the most frustrating things playing Croak.
It is so hard to land. Because like if they move at all, like you can't. You have a decent amount of airtime, probably like half a second.
Yeah.
I think it's about half a second airtime for your space bar,
which is good for defensive purposes.
Yeah, it's a pretty big iframe. But if anyone moves even half a second, or even like half an inch, I should say.
And there's that stupid dead zone where you have to jump a set distance. You can't just jump up and down.
Yeah. I remember I did the representation of Taya's thing.
Yeah, there's
that. It has to be like this far.
And then there's that, and then there's that.
It has to be between these two distances. Right here and here. This is great. Well, we're crumbling already.
I like our visual representation.
We're crumbling already in the first semifinal. What a fantastic set of matches we've seen so far today, and I'm loving the Eva play. We don't see her often.
Yeah, it's
in
great.
Competitive play.
I mean, there's some tools that Eva has that are just so fantastic. Flamethrower does a ton of damage. Tractor Beam is great utility and has a shield, very effective. And then you have Taser, which is so good.
It's like a better
disabling shot that stuns.
Yeah, it's like a better disabling shot.
The only thing about it is that disabling shot, even if you don't interrupt, you still get CC out of it, especially if you get the root battle right. That's not the case for
Very
Taser,
true.
But it's actually so, the stun is not short as well, you know, and the thing is the stun procs on your opponent's action, not your own. So one of the things about disabling shot is the recovery animation on it. This allows Jade to get some bigger combos that she might have been able to if she was able to attack instantly when that disabling shot leaves. But because the Taser, let's head into the game. Because the Taser,
that was really smooth, buddy.
Because the
really smooth, buddy.
What was I talking about? Because the Taser is dependent on your opponent actually interrupting themselves, you can actually get started on your attack before that stun happens, and that allows you to get good combos out of it.
Oh, that was great. Really subtle there, bro. Great point, though. I have to agree. Well, a 3-0 first from TelRoskMi in the first map. We'll see if that foreshadows how the remainder of this goes, though I am liking the Eva play. It seems to be struggling a bit. When her space bar is down, she just gets a massive target on her back. I think they're all BMing each other.
This is looking like a demilitarized zone.
Somebody paused. All players connected. Match starts in 10 seconds. Game has been paused by BattleRekt. A little bit of connection issue.
Looking like they were going to sign a peace treaty or something.
All right. We are resuming. Oh, nope, no, we're not. Yeah, we are. What's happening? Tell us everyone's disconnected. Whoop! Red team victorious.
We're calling it a third match.
Bruce Lee gets the 3-0 sweep. All right, looks like we have a little bit of a connection issue. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen. Whatever you may or may not be. So, I hope you guys have been enjoying today. But while we have a little bit of time,
it's been a good day. 3v3 BattleRekt is my favorite.
It's so intense.
Love it.
And it really is a lot of just really quick reaction times, a lot of trying your best to maneuver around the battlefield, and a lot of pressure. And I really like that you see this a lot more in 3s than in 2s, because with 2s you have a little more space because people aren't really overwhelmingly there. But with 3s you can actually like really push a whole team back, force them into either their spawn or in the corner. And it's really hard to break through, because even if you do break through, at least somebody is bound to have mobility off cooldown, so they're going to chase you down, right? Where in 2s, you can easily kind of keep track of the two people. If they both use it to get in, you can easily jump behind them and then kind of like slowly run away or maybe mount up.
Yep.
3s, a lot harder.
Much tougher to do that.
Yeah.
And I think 3s just has a better kind of picture overall, just the good storytelling. That's what I care about. I care about stories. I care about why Sirius is so keen about the stars. I care about why is it that
I am the moon and the stars. I really like his lines. They're so intense.
Yeah, he is an intense guy. It's surprising because you would think that Rukan would be more edgy, but Sirius is like.
Yeah, he's a bit though. He's very like, I don't know.
Like, what does Rukan even say? Does he say stuff?
He says that he is the boogeyman.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
I am the boogeyman. All right. Well, you don't listen to me being an idiot. We're going to go into the game. Map number 2. Looks like we got our connections fixed up, issued out, everything that's going on.
Let's take a look at the BattleRekts. Mini liking to use that blast shield. Rosk, of course, taking the cheap shot. Really great. And then spit. Good for sustain. Good for self-healing. And over on the other side, I bet Condemned is going to grab the healing. Yep. On the Impale. Interesting gets potency, so that Dispelling will give you health and do damage. And then Taser bouncing to an additional target, of course. One of the best BattleRekts on Eva. Let's see how this plays out.
Both teams not really engaging just yet. Condemned, I know he wants to try and bait out the counter, and he does! Waits for the projectile to be in the air and gets the counter, but he's gone in. It doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot just yet. He's taking some damage, actually. The panic stun actually rips through that barrier like no other, but now Eva's going to come in.
Oh, nice Taser!
What a Taser for Ross, getting pinned back to the corner. Has used the material and
nice shield
at the same time.
And the incapacitate.
Eva's playing fantastically. Going to chase him down. He will go down.
Goodbye. Wow, that was picture perfect. Beautiful. Phantasmal.
Well, all right. She's down. It is now a 2v3. Gonna see a lot of control. Mini and Teldo taking so much damage. Oh, the camo's gonna come out. Gonna get a little bit of stuns. But again, can't get followed up. If it was Jade alive, maybe they could get a burst down on Eva. Since she's so low. Chop, 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 baby.
Oh, gets panicked up, and now it's just Teldo versus the world. The flamethrower comes out, but we'll get the incapacitate, whiffs the stun, tried to do the cancel on it.
Whoop. Whoop.
Goodbye. Wow, yeah, that was the perfect example of Shifu Eva aggression, just the kinds of things that this composition can do. Taser threatens so much. It's so strong. Bounced onto the additional target, got the double stun, followed up with the incapacitate, and then just started laying into Varosk. Beautifully done by Condemned and Nai.
Well, I'm curious to know if they can turn this around. They actually won that pretty promisingly. They had a lot of health by the end of that. But as you said, picture perfect on that Jade, putting the exact amount of pressure they needed. No one could peel, no one could pull off Condemned. He did get that counter in, which gave him the initial mobility. Eva came in to support, and it was just a bit too much. Perfect zap. Now we're going to see if they actually take this. TelRosk hopefully shouldn't play too passively. Oh, that time they did not bite on the counter. He had to use his Javelin to get in. He's now in the fray, all three trying to deal damage, but the barrier is going to protect him from everything, and a missed snipe. Eva is in. She's trying to sneak up on Jade, and she does get a couple M1s in there. Gets the burst, but now she's going to get stunned from Croak, trying to get the peel off. Clooney just trying to throw everything he can. So many flasks, so many potions. You crazy alchemist, you. Oh, the double petrify coming in from Mini. Fantastic. The deceit out, but not able to land anything. We're going to see Jade now trying to match up with her teammates. She wants to get back in there, but she is a little separated at the moment.
Condemned is trying to zone her away, and Varosk will actually lose a lot of ground. Meanwhile, Teto lands a big connection onto Clooney there, but actually trading out a lot of damage with the Croak, so that was kind of an even situation for the two teams. Counter gets baited out, and here comes the Jade ultimate, gets incapacitated on it, and we'll see. The team is actually really separated, but if Bruce Lee can collapse... Oh!
There is the Teldo dream. As soon as Eva didn't have it up, no more shield. He uses ultimate on her. She could not I-frame out of it. Now Clooney's going to get the pressure. Teldo confidently, even with low health, is going into silence, followed by the stun, followed by all the damage. M1 City, baby.
Nice, getting the 10... bullets in the after the disabling shot. That provides Jade so much damage and was able to close out the kill. And now a 3v1 in the favor of TelRoskMi will win it back, one round apiece.
I smell terrible.
You smell...
Pretty sure.
What did you do?
Yeah, I don't know, man. All this excitement, I'm just sweating through this jacket.
Oh, goodness.
I started off so cold in here. Now I'm just a sweaty tryhard.
I wish our desk was bigger so I could be farther away from you.
The coldest thing anyone's told me mid-broadcast. Coldest thing anyone's ever told me.
I'm sorry.
Nah, you're not.
I am a little bit. Things aren't black and white, Kevin. I can be sorry and also still mean what I say.
That is true. Now, what's interesting is Eva does not go double rocket boosters. Wait, is that still it?
Double rocket boosters? Yeah, it's still a BattleRekt available, but it is the first BattleRekt that you can pick up, and she favors the double taser stun, or the bouncing taser.
Feels like it could be more useful in threes, especially when you have a lot of peel between Condemned putting up the pressure and Lucy helping you out. But now we're going to see grouped up TelRoskMi down the corner, but we're going to see it mounted up into the deceit.
Oh, nice, coming from behind.
Oh, couldn't get the stun follow-up, though. Got broken out of the end cap, and I believe Bruce Lee maybe got that orb.
Hard to tell. Mini will have a full stick of mother, though, so a lot of meter both up for Rosk and Lucy. The crippling goo comes out, and that's going to zone Lucy away.
There it is. That is the Croak Jade combo. We see so much. Teldo just going to keep putting pressure on the Evo. You're going to try and back up. He's in the seat. He used it to try and keep the pressure off of him, but now we're going to see a spin. Oh, right
counter.
Oh, pressure reverse. No matter what, he's barriered. We're going to see the ultimate and the spell lock.
Fantastic execution by Varosk, Teldo, and Mini. And the big thing about that is Varosk knew it was coming. The communication was key. Varosk just started channeling the snipe in the face of Shifu because he knew that Teldo was going to come in and land the stun, and it paid off big. Nice clarity potion from Clooney and the panic flash. Good execution here, and they're going to need to do that continually if they're going to want to win this 3v2.
Eva does have a full ultimate, but Jade is going to lay almost all those. Oh, Varosk, it does not matter to him. He's going to silence her right out of that. Her interrupt is so strong when you're already in the middle of casting something. It will just silence you immediately. Doesn't need a wait. Generally, it just gives you an interrupt, a spell block. So if you do cast something, then you get silenced.
Yes.
But if you're already in the middle of casting something that is channeled and or active, you get silenced immediately.
Yes.
Rip any of your dreams.
Very, very good. And I say this a few times in the broadcast, but if you pick up that root on disabling shot, if you interrupt with it, it's basically a stun. You're rooted, you're silenced, you can't use your abilities. You're basically stunned.
Basically. Actually, literally.
Yeah.
But kind of basically. Not
Kind
really
of basically.
Yeah, it's kind of basically literally stunned.
Yep. Exactly. Well, thank you.
Yeah, no, of course. I'm just here to support you.
Thank you for
Let me be your
constant
rock.
support.
Even though you think I smell weird, I'm still, here,
here
to help you.
That was your...
No, I never said anything about me smelling weird. You just said you wanted to be far away from me.
You said that before?
Nope.
Okay, well, we'll check the tapes.
We'll check the tapes. Varas trying to bait out the counter from Condemned with the snipe. This middle ground always right before. Oh, we're going to see Teldo go in. First one to initiate. Condemned doing what he does best, really trying to lay that pressure on the back line. Oh, but now they're both going to hunt down Varus. We saw this happen last time, and Varus did not pay well. But Condemned turns around, goes for the orb. He actually does get it. Now I'm going to see Eva doing a great job of just trying to lay pressure on Varus, even with the support. But the spell block, she'll take a lot. She's down to half health. She has to get out. Hopefully Clerney can try and top him off. But Teldo going to chase her down. She has full energy. She might use a flamethrower. She might use her ultimate. I haven't seen her use her ult much yet. So I'm going to bet on the other. Oh, but there's the combo.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Condemned trying to get
no.
in front and counter, riding in on the mount, trying to be the hero to save the day. But Nai is actually going to back away and get some space and activate the ultimate. It gets a lot of damage onto Teldo, actually.
Teldo took a good bit of damage, looking maybe 50 or 60. Oh, but we're going to see a stun. There goes Jade. Eva coming out of nowhere and protecting himself from the Teldo with the Star Wars moment.
Nice. And Nai and Condemned have been putting on so much pressure, and Condemned finally getting that 1v1 against Varas there. And that's going to put Bruce Lee in a good situation, and it's 3v2. Teldo's really low.
Eva is low as well. They might be able to burst her if we can see lethal injection.
Oh, tractor beam!
Done. Tractor beam. It's going to try and pull you in. Oh, but the barrier goes up. Gets to the seat on one. He has a stun left. Gets a stun on another.
The swift roll to get out of there, and that's exactly how
the
to play
pull
on
into
that
the end
situation.
cap.
Yep. Fantastically done by Bruce Lee.
Great
And we're all tied up now.
Run away!
Nice.
Not enough. They will tie it up 2 rounds each in the second map. If Bruce Lee win this, they will continue with the fight. They might be able to stay alive, but if TelRoskMi win this, they will move on to the finals.
They played so well, Bruce Lee did. I think Condemned came in huge, being able to close out the kill on Varas, and Nai kiting away and activating that ultimate, the combo of Clerney and Nai to survive and do a lot of counter damage onto Teldo, set themselves up for a good situation in that 3v2. Just really well played overall for Bruce Lee to come back in that round. TelRoskMi is going to need to look for cleaner setups if they want to close this map out.
Condemned has gone in, but he didn't land a lot of damage. Varas was able to use his stealth and immaterial to get out of there. But now again, Eva and Condemned, they do such a good job of knowing exactly when to pair up together, but all 3 are going to be around Eva now. The stun on Teldo, followed by the silence. We're going to see Eva take some damage before the barrier comes out. They're going to try and keep this pressure. Condemned wants them away from orb, but Teldo gets petrified just before the orb finishes. Clerney clutch move, but Jade is going to take a lot of damage. Oh! Stun, oh my!
Clerney takes a lot of beating for that, but the Whirling Blade will close it on Varas, and that is definitely the key target of choice for Bruce Lee, and I think they might tie it up 1 map each.
Oh, turning on the Eva, gets the stun. Oh, but she does get cleared away with the Clarity Potion. She will not take the damage from the Croak ultimate. They are now going to get pushed down to the bottom left corner. Oh, Teldo's going to go, and he wants to put some pressure on. But he gets pulled right back in. Even with the seed, he gets 1 off. There's the stun. He's going to have to jump out very shortly. Uses his dash, the in cap on Minnie, but she's going to get pulled right back in.
Oh, crippling good to close it out. Nicely done from Bruce Lee. Solid play all around, and I think they really deserve that map win. They were playing so good for those last few rounds. The 2v1, the collapse on Varas, and really the pressure to convince Teldo and Minnie to back away, working out so well for Bruce Lee, able to spend Whirling Blade, and the combo of Whirling Blade plus Tractor Beam just means that there's so much mobility that has to be spent on the side of TelRoskMi to get out of dangerous situations.
Yeah, and for those of you that don't know the mechanic of Tractor Beam, it pulls you in, but it doesn't stun you. Or snare you, or root you, I should say.
Yes.
I guess it's kind of a snare in the scheme of the game, right? You're being slowed and moved, but you can use anything to get out of it if you have an ability. So you generally want to catch them in a moment where they have nothing left. But Bruce Lee!
Bruce Lee coming back 1 map apiece, and TelRoskMi, the favorites to win the tournament, are actually being put on notice in the semifinals.
Now, we call him TelRoskMi, but technically his name's Minnie. So let me TelRoskMi.
Well, it's Teldo, Velrosk, So they took the Tel, they took the Rosk, and then they took the Mi.
But no, they took
Mi.
TelRoskMi. Mi. Oh, that sounds really not as cool.
TelRoskMi.
TelRoskMi. I want them to come up with a real name, though. I want to see what they can come up with creatively, you know?
Kind of just, that's our name.
That's what everyone has so far done in our tournaments. They're like, well, we both have names. We're just going to smash them together. We've already established ours would be gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fundani or Rarpit.
Rarpit. Disgusting.
Rainy carpet. Oh, that sounds soggy and gross. I can feel it in my toes already.
Just, that's the worst, actually. When you, like, walk onto, like, a towel even, a rug, and it's just wet and cold.
Especially if it's cold, because you know it's probably been sitting there for a while. It might have been moldy at this point, too.
Oh, my
and you hear that,
God.
Like, you hear that squish sound, right? I love these microphones. They pick up everything. It's disgusting. Oh, this is gross. All right, well, we're just waiting for them to ready up. They're going to get their champ pick soon. Just going to deter from that entire moment. Hopefully, no one was paying attention, but I'm pretty sure there's 400 of you listening to the grossness that I'm doing right now.
Oh, my God.
It's okay. We can come out of this. We can come out of this alive.
We're gonna make it. look at it. You just triggered him.
Oh no, he's upset. Oh God, why?
Sorry to you.
Sorry.
Apologies.
So as far as what we saw, they turned it around. Was there anything specific you think they did well that they were able to turn around on TelRoskMi?
Number one, identifying that Varas was the target that they wanted to go for. Number two is Condemned made sure that he was able to initiate but not get caught by a lot of the tricky CC that Croak would be able to put out. So I think that saved them a lot of trouble of having to protect Condemned when he went in. The third thing was Condemned was really upping his 1v1 game in the situation, because we saw a lot of situations where Condemned would purposefully isolate himself to try to get a duel against another member on TelRoskMi's team. And he was able to slow them down, but not really make any meaningful amount of damage happen.
Hi, box guy.
That's a guy right here.
Oh, my. That was great. All right, everybody. Everyone say hi to box guy. We're going to go in the game now, because that was interesting. That was amazing. Oh, man. That was great.
Do not.
All right, no one encouraged that behavior.
No. We need boxes, though.
So many places you could have gone aside from right there.
Please.
All the decisions to make. He just had to be on camera. All right. Oh, the triple veil. Everyone get in there. It's going to give him a lot of pressure. Condemned wasn't able to land much, and he will deal with all that CC. Look at how much he's gotten. He did get a counter, but now Tel going to put the pressure on Clerney. Again, alone with the orb. The panic. Oh, it's done. Oh, man, Condemned better get this orb heal up. Gonna go get the green orbs up top. Maybe no, he wants to keep the pressure up. He's gonna mount up and try and get that health. Varas trying to get it. Oh no,
it fell just short. How disappointing.
Oh, and it looks like that barrier is gonna take rid of a lot of that damage, but now we're gonna see Condemned.
Oh wow, nice snipe.
He wanted to keep the pressure up, but it wasn't enough.
Nice snipe and good execution from TelRoskMi. They landed a lot of key damage, and one of the things that I talked about was that Condemned actually was doing so well keeping himself alive when he was diving in, but this time around a lot of damage came out onto Condemned as a trade, and then the snipe landed, really sealed the deal there.
Oh man, this is gonna be, oh, eat this. Got petrified though. Gonna do the best to try and take one out. Clerney though.
Running out of cooldowns, and now you're dead. Nice. I think that Condemned needs to be very careful when he commits like that. Barrier was spent on Eva because Eva was the first target to get stunned up on and piled up on. But then they swapped targets to Condemned, and at that moment, Condemned didn't have counter, didn't have immaterial, and was actually trying to walk away, trying to back away from that situation, but didn't get the dodge, and then the snipe landed, and that added a little bit of extra stun on there for them to get a little more tail end damage, and then Condemned had to spend cooldowns to try to back away further. And that gave a lot of map control to TelRoskMi.
And then again initiating with this time, they're pushing him out, but he does get his counter proc. He's gonna go in. Let's see if Eva can come jump in. This corner though is so tight, so much AoE can get landed. Eva's gonna go to the back line. She really wants to hunt down Varus. Going to see them put on the damage, but the veil will come out. Oh, the counter gets procced. Eva's gonna take some damage. Telda's gonna try and go down. But we're going to see equal damage going on to TelRosk. He's so low.
Condemned is looking for the kill, and he's going to try to push it. Stealth is being popped for TelRosk to try to get out of that scenario. We'll let it stun on Eva. There's a silence of crippling coup, and out goes Eva. And now it's going to be all about TelRosk surviving, but his back is to the wall. We'll see. It looks like Bruce Lee is trying to make an exit for this scenario. Teldo is chasing strong, but will get feared away, and they will stabilize. Big blows being traded, but everybody is at risk of getting wrecked right now.
Eva got the ore ball. No one was paying attention. The counter pulled out from Condemned. The in-cap stun combo. Hero will come. The barrier just saving, plus some heals able to fall through, but Teldo's going to keep it.
Nice taser.
Panic from Condemned, but now we're going to, oh, there comes the ultimate. Oh, it wasn't faced the right way. She wasn't able to mitigate the damage with her shield. Not enough. The Kunju tried the M2, but TelRosk just getting up damage, pushed away with the blast shield.
Nice from TelRoskMi, and I think that's going to secure them the win. Clooney is getting really low, actually. And there it is. They're going to try to jump onto the Jade, but Condemned was not able to close out the kill. And TelRoskMi will go up 2 rounds to 0, looking to close this out and move on to the finals. It's looking tough for Bruce Lee. I think they came so close. And Eva even made the exit, and they had TelRoskMi cornered, but then Condemned and Mini identified that they had to back away. 3v2 was not a situation that they wanted to go for, even despite the fact that TelRosk was really, really low. Just was not confident that they could finish out the kill, and in them backing away allowed opportunity for both teams to restabilize, and then the burst was too much for Bruce Lee to handle.
So, not to take away from this, but I want Chad to vote on if Box Guy should be our 3rd caster.
Box Guy?
Box Guy.
Box Guy is a terrible person and should not be included in any activities.
Oh man, integrity of that man has just been soiled. The double water break makes for long silence, so we both needed to hydrate.
It's important to keep hydrated.
Oh, there goes the silence. He goes in again. Condemned, trying to put on the pressure. And the follow-up with the barrier always keeps him from taking too much damage. Now they're going to try and put that pressure on again. They really want to take out TelRosk. He's close enough to Mini, though. I think he has the support, but he's used his space, so now he might be done. But Condemned going to take the risk, even though he's taking some damage. They really want to put it on TelRosk. We see Eva jumping behind it again. The same pressure we
Nice
see.
Panic from Mini. And that's going to isolate the support. And now Nia's taking a lot of damage, lost a lot of max health. Brandon's Condemned.
Fail.
Lands a snipe. He doesn't. Oh, what happened to his counter? Where did it go? Condemned might be in trouble. He's going to use a whirling blade to try to get out of there. Croak using the ultimate does land on Condemned.
Oh, but he used the iframe of the javelin to get rid of the burst damage from the ultimate. We're going to see a snipe followed by. Goodbye. She has to space out. Condemned now trying to hide in his own Lucio ult of himself. Eva, just using the tractor beam to get out of damage. Will she stay alive? The snipe just shy.
Wow, was in the air just a little bit too long, but now Condemned is the one in pressure, double incapacitate, and there's a stun. They might close it out. No zap coming out, but Nia might be at risk. They're backing away. The spacing is just perfect for Bruce Lee. We'll give them another lease on life. Oh, this is so dangerous for Bruce Lee.
Look at how grouped up they are. Any AoE, anything will start to chunk them away. Eva's going to have to use her spacebar, but she is gone. She's not going to be able to... Oh, no! Just missing the ult. He gets the stun, but the barrier is there. The tractor beam now down. He can just chunk her down with M1s.
Side to side. Side. Don't go in the goo. No, that's your goo. No, the kill happens for Eva. And TelRoskMi might close it out, and Clerdy's done. And Condemned is left alone. What a way to close it out. TelRoskMi just unrelenting aggression. And they were able to just snowball their way.
They gotta remember to breathe sometimes. TelRoskMi taking map 3, moving on to the finals. But Bruce Lee, I love it. I love seeing Eva. Don't see her very often. I think now she's gonna get more popular.
We had a Rook in the EU 2v2.
We did have a Rook.
We nearly had an Eva.
We're seeing some new stuff.
3v3. I like it.
Some new stuff, some new champs, some new comps, some new tactics. Bring it here, folks. We want to see, we want to analyze as best as we can.